Please silence your cell phones now. It's not live, it's on demand. VOD H3 Videos on Demand. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of H3 Reads Reddit Stories. That's right, everybody. Give a big shout out to my man, Zach, over there on the MC table.
How do you do, my dude? Rightio, Ethan. Rightio.
Rightio back. And today we have special guest, Harley Morenstein.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
He is Jewish, as
What?
they say.
Yep.
Is that right, Harley?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit, he says. He's being modest. Don't be modest. You're a lot Jewish.
I'm a big hairy Jew.
And of course, we're joined by our very own beloved Tom Ward.
Hey, everybody. Wannabe Jew, if I may say so myself.
And
0% Jewish.
Yes.
you want to be?
Why not?
Talk to me.
Be part of the
We'll
crew.
Talk to
We'll
me.
talk
We got
later.
deals.
We'll talk later.
We have Groupons.
What are we doing today, guys? Am I the asshole or am I the Jew? What's going on here?
What's the difference? Am I right?
And we got AB here.
Am I right? Yeah.
AB.
Tom, of course, I'm so glad you're here because, you're so old. You have a wealth of
Bro,
knowledge.
that is the pot calling the kettle black. Look how old you are, bro.
You're literally 50.
First of all, we did this before the show, and what was the consensus?
The consensus
That I look young and beautiful.
No, Tom, it doesn't matter how you look. I'm just talking about your empirical age.
Yes.
You have a lot of experience.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
I do. I agree.
Obviously,
with that.
you look older. That's
than my age?
That's irrelevant than me.
That's up for debate.
You look.
You just old.
What? You have nothing to say?
I'm not touching this.
I'm gonna have to write in my own Reddit complaint here, get some advice from ourselves, right? Harley, we have a lot of fun here. I don't know if you noticed.
I was actually thinking about you two guys. If I didn't know you and someone was like, look at these two guys, could you believe they're the same age? I'd be like, yeah.
Okay, Harley.
I always liked you, Harley. I always did.
You too. Yeah,
Right back
you
at you,
remember
my
that.
friend.
But I know it's true. It's true. And listen, I'm saying this as a guy. I played a role in a movie where I was the principal and everyone else were high school students, and we were all the same age. So I've been 40 for decades now.
What is your true age, Harley?
My true age is 40.
No.
Why do you say it sarcastically?
No, I am actually 40. I turned 40
Wait, are you actually?
2 weeks ago. Yeah, I just turned 40.
I just turned 42. Dab me up, brother.
Oh.
You're 42?
Not 42. I'm 4D.
Shout out 42.
Oh yeah, bro.
Fucking got him.
Well, anyway,
do that on
Tom, who's
purpose.
nearly 50, is here to give us a wealth of experience.
Harley, I was just gonna say you look so much better than Ethan at the same age.
What does that have to
It's
do with
incredible.
I
It's
thought you were
crazy at the
younger.
same age.
I did think he was younger.
For sure.
You thought I was younger?
I'm not
40s?
doing anything.
Guys, yeah.
Why are you
You should
doing
have seen
this?
me during COVID. I was hurting then.
Did you ever get COVID? How many times?
I got vaccinated a lot.
Did you never
Like,
got
a
COVID?
lot. I was sick once, but I got vaccinated so much I refused to believe it was him.
So that's why I've aged out a little bit. I've caught COVID now a few times, and every time it adds a year onto your. I think so.
The vaccine keeps me young. The vaccine has made me younger than ever before.
Well, at any rate, guys, let's get right into this. There's people on Reddit, and they need our gosh dang help.
All right.
So, starting this off here, let's start up. And of course, I forgot to introduce the most important person of the whole show, Morgan, the MC. Well, no, Zach's the MC, but she's our host.
Righty-o.
No, she's not the host. I'm the host. She's our
MC.
Well, what's
Reader.
that then?
I'm your juicy.
Morgan, how you feeling here today?
I'm feeling really good. How you feeling, Ethan Klein?
That's my last name. Don't wear it out.
You ready for some Reddit stories?
That's a Pee Wee Herman thing.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
All right.
Let's start up here from the top. You introduce it, and I'll open it up here. Go ahead, Morgan.
Yeah. Today I fucked up by helping my friend's dog with her scooting.
Uh-oh.
I was at my friend's house the other day, and they'd mentioned that their pug had been scooting occasionally. I witnessed it on occasion, and the dog seemed a bit uncomfortable. I've never really been around dogs, but I knew enough to know that it was likely an anal gland issue, just from hearing other dog owners mention it. I asked why they didn't take it to the vet or groomer, and they said they'd been meaning to get around to it, but it's hard to find an appointment and the cost is a bit high for an expression now. I watched a quick video showing how to fix the issue, and it looked really easy. So I asked them if I could see if I could fix it, just real quick. They sort of nervously said, sure, be careful. So I did. I got the dog to be still, tentatively squeezed the little sack next to its bum, just like the video showed, and immediately got a massive spray of the most vile material imaginable. It hit me square in the chest, some got onto my face, got all over the carpeting.
What?
I staggered back, gagging as the dog ran off, leaking all over the place. All three of us threw up.
No shot.
Sure.
Oh,
The smell was so potent, and I just felt completely ill and dizzy. Needless to say, they were pretty mad at me, and despite my showers, I still smell like dog glands. Wife isn't speaking to me, but the dog did seem happier.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, so if people don't know what
like that.
scooting is, it's when you see the dogs put their butt on a carpet and rub
and
their,
like,
yeah, which sometimes, is a dirty ass. But with small dogs especially, I didn't know this when we first got Shredder, but they have anal glands that need to be expressed on a regular basis, which is what this person described. And I think it can be that full, but only if you haven't, got them taken care of. And golly, it must have been years, which is not good. Not good dog maintenance there.
and Harley, you have a small dog as well.
Yeah,
So,
and I'm learning now that my dog at any moment can just explode in shit.
no.
I've never pinched his asshole
It's
clean
not
like
shit.
that.
It's actually much worse than shit.
It's like it's
like
really
dog, yeah.
terrible, smelly goo.
Well, hold on. You have a Yorkie.
Yeah,
And they
you're
get
telling me
groomed?
he's full of
Do they
shit
get
goo
groomed?
right
Hold on,
now?
do they get groomed?
Oh yeah, they do.
So
yeah,
the groomer
they get
does
groomed.
it.
So that's yeah.
The groomer expresses the anal gland, Harley. Some people call it milking. I find that a little
Oh my
offensive.
God. What?
I feel like I'm gonna call it milking from now on. By the way,
That just
Uh,
reminded me when you made me ask the pet groomer the first time. You made me ask if they do that, and I didn't know how to say it. And between us, we were calling it milking the. And so I called and I was like, "Do you guys do the thing?" And Ethan was like, "Just say it." And I was like, "The milking."
How'd they react? Normally?
They laughed and yeah, we do
They
it.
laugh?
Is it white like milk?
No.
No, it's the
You're
process
disgusting.
of harvesting bodily fluids for later consumption, I believe, just in general.
Yeah, put in the freezer.
Later use, yeah.
Yeah, lots of melatonin.
No, but it is an extremely pungent smell. And listen, if your dog's at the point where it's scooting and its gland is that, who's grooming your dog, man? You got to take better care of your doggy there. Don't blame your friend, It can actually pose a grave health risk.
Well, I
it can
don't-
explode on its own if it's not taken care of.
I don't understand. So if you're at your friend's house and you see the dog screwing, are you just gonna watch a YouTube and go
No.
fist deep in the dog?
No, that's pretty
It
crazy.
seems insane.
Yeah.
But what if you're an animal person and you see an animal suffering? And it is true. I've
Yeah.
heard. I have a friend who
Right.
did it themselves.
Yeah.
But he didn't describe it like that. He described it like he would take a paper towel, squeeze whatever, and just like a little fluid would come out. But I guess because he does it regularly. But if you don't, it can actually explode on its own, and it is not good for the dog there.
Donnie?
And
That person said that it squirted on their chest and their face. That means 100% some of it went on lip or in mouth.
Yes.
Definitely. But
Yeah.
they didn't want to share that part. I
they didn't
understand,
describe the
but
taste.
we know.
I would have
Yeah,
liked
we
this
know
taste
that it
I
description.
don't think there's anything worse that could happen to a human.
Yeah, that's up there.
So are they the asshole? I mean, maybe they're an animal person. They're very attentive to the needs. This animal is clearly in suffering. And this friend was like, you got to take it to the vet to get it expressed. Listen, you can drop your pet off at the vet for an expression, and it's like $25. You don't need to do the whole checkup and stuff because it's routine.
This was actually a detail in the story I wanted to point out. They said that they'd been meaning to get around to an appointment, but it's hard to find an appointment, and the cost is a bit high for an expression now. Is there like a fucking stock market for this shit? What the price is too high right now? What does that mean?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it's publicly traded. I think
That's
it is
definitely
true
like that's definitely a flat rate thing.
I think so. I think that vets in general have gotten very expensive, is what they mean.
Do we know when this was posted?
Let's just assume
3 years ago.
recently.
Maybe during COVID, like prices were higher. I don't know.
Oh, perhaps.
Somebody on Reddit commented that you have to treat the dog's asshole like a barrel of a gun. Like you can't point it at your face.
Oh gosh.
That is a good hard rule. That's a rule. But going in barehanded was insane.
Did they say it was
Because
barehanded?
like I said, my friend would put a paper towel over it to catch whatever the fluid shot out.
It's not enough.
Going in raw dog
Fisting.
is absolutely bananas. Yeah. But are they that asshole? I mean,
Not really.
No, they're just an idiot.
They're
I'll be
just
honest.
kind of a weird one,
bit.
but not asshole.
They were trying to help.
Yeah.
You know who's the asshole? The dog owner.
Yeah.
Who's neglecting his animal. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
true.
wait for vets to become cheaper. When is that happening?
The beginning of this story, though, I can't get past it. I've never really. They say, and I quote, "I've never really been around dogs," and so
Oh.
That part is sus.
within
That
like a
part
minute
doesn't
or
make
two,
any
you're jumping
sense.
into a medical procedure.
They're a go-getter,
It
Dan.
doesn't matter if you're right. Like the answer is to tell them to take their dog to the vet.
But they
not
weren't
Yeah.
going
and
to.
shove your
This guy
fist
might
up the dog's asshole.
No.
He might have saved this dog from some severe medical emergency.
From an explosive anal gland. I know that can happen. I had
Yeah,
a friend whose
I-
dog's anal gland exploded.
Oh no! What happened to them? What happens when that happens?
Well, the dog survived, so I guess it's a survivable event. But I mean, I wasn't present for this incident, but I heard it was quite awful.
Really?
Can we pull up a video?
You want to see a video?
Yeah.
I just saw a video for the
Of
first
which
time. I didn't
part?
know this was a
I
thing.
have no idea what to picture.
Sure, I'll post a video.
Yeah, I mean, we can't show it on
I don't think
screen,
I'll
but
show it,
maybe,
but
maybe just internally you guys can react to what.
Why can't we show a dog being anally expressed?
Well, maybe you can. Maybe you're
Yeah.
I don't know if
Dog-
I want to
That
see
guy
does.
waxed his ass on
Express.
YouTube. Remember that?
One, show it and we'll blur it.
Okay, here we go. Thank you, AB's on that shit, quick and dirty.
He's got a folder.
She looks too young to be doing this.
She has gloves on, number one.
She has so much life to live, girl. You do not have to be doing this.
So a lot of dogs have their anal glands routinely expressed in practice, but obviously we can't see them at the moment. So we're going to show you how to do them externally from the outside. So we recommend popping some gloves on first, and then if you just lift their tail. So they have anal glands either
It's
side.
just
I don't
a
like it
dog
already.
butthole. You see
You
this
don't need
shit
to
every
get
day?
so close.
No, but you see, but like to what Dan said, that guy was like, "Oh, I'm not around dogs a lot, but I saw this dog and decided I should lift its tail up and grab its asshole. That's crazy work."
It is
Yeah, that's
insane.
crazy.
That
It's like the definition of chaotic good.
right, true. That detail made me raise my eyebrow for sure. It would have been like, if I'm a dog person, I know how dangerous
Yeah.
it is. Then you would have sold me.
Or like I do this regularly to my dog, so I know how to do it.
But clearly they did it. Anyway, let's feast our
Dog ass
eyes,
is
as
just
they say.
on the
Let our eyes
screen here
feast.
chilling.
Just an asshole.
Their bottom.
Just an
So to
asshole.
do them externally, just gently squeeze. Sometimes.
Ew,
There we go.
ew, that was gross. It's like popping a pit bull,
Good
kind
girl.
of.
I don't even watch
Okay.
that. I can't even watch
It's
Dr.
just
Pimple
clear
Pop.
liquid. It's just clear
If
liquid.
they have any green material coming out of them,
It looks clear.
or it doesn't look
It's a little brown.
consistent colour, just give us a shout. So a lot of dogs have their anal glands routinely expressed in practice, but obviously we can't see them at the moment.
That's it? She ends on that note? She left it.
We need a grosser one. That wasn't that bad.
No,
But as you can see,
I think it was
I
good.
mean, listen, as you can see, it's a procedure you can very much do yourself, and a lot of people do. And a lot
I
of
can't.
vets recommend it. You can do it yourself as an owner. The canine animals communicate via anal stinks. So that's why they sniff each other's butt. Did you know
I
that?
didn't.
You want to get a whiff of that
Way.
gland, everybody.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Very good.
Learning so much.
Well, so what do we think? I don't think he's an asshole. I think he's
don't know.
weird. He's neurotic. He's like you said, Morgan, chaotic good.
Yeah.
I like
Yep.
him. I like him.
Not an asshole, but his idiotic behavior has resulted in something that's worse than something an asshole would do. This is
Literal
literal asshole work. Literal asshole work is that he brought here. He's not the asshole. Good intentions. Totally not invited over.
No.
Ever
No,
again.
and by the way, the only asshole here really is that gosh darn dog owner, and shame on them. That's all I have to say about that. Thank you very much. Well, I feel like I just got my anal glands expressed. Zach, what do you think?
Oh, I feel puckered up, boss.
Yeehaw! I like when I express my dog's glands, I go yeehaw.
Someone get me some preparation H, because I'm hurting.
Isn't he right? Isn't he the best? He really is. All right, Morgan. This is break on for another one.
Am I the asshole because I ate more than my fair share of a 6-foot party sub last night? I thought Harley would really like this one.
I know this story. I know this one.
Yeah.
What?
Was it you,
know
Harley?
It's a big guy. And there was like a Subway catering style huge sub there. I just want to prove that I know this. Like I'm tapped in on this shit, you know.
Wow.
That's all. I won't say anything else.
Harley.
I won't say anything else. I just want to know that I
I
know
stole it
about
from Smosh. I'm not afraid to say it.
They stole it from me.
Who?
No, they didn't. They didn't. I don't
Smash.
know about that.
I
Sorry.
invented sitting in front of a camera on the internet, so it's all kind of mine. Harley, I have a question though before we start. Was this you?
No, but I was this person at one point.
There it is. Go ahead, Morgan.
Yeah.
What I thought would be a total non-issue has ballooned into a huge problem, and I'm up at 7:05 a.m. dealing with it. I figured while I wait for a text, I could post here to see if what I did was actually that bad. I'm a big fat ass. There's no way around it. I love to eat, which probably borders on addiction, but I figure since I'm only hurting myself, it's probably better to just live my life. I have some great friends, although there is no doubt I'm the, quote, harmless, funny token fat guy of the otherwise pretty good-looking, in-shape friend group. I guess that sets the stage enough. Last night, my friend hosted UFC, and I was invited. He got a 6-foot party sub. I also brought homemade wings that are sort of my specialty. Well, of course, people flocked to the food, and I basically had one serving of the sandwich, but people devoured my wings, and I didn't get to have a single one, which is totally fine. That's why I brought them.
Not
but
enough.
maybe an hour later, I was starving. I kept eyeing the sandwich, and I'd say there was about 3 feet of it left. I waited an hour, then another half hour, and no one had touched it, but they were still munching on chips, pretzels, and whatnot. So I was like, screw it. I took about half of what was left and ate it.
What, you took 1.5 feet of sandwich?
Then
not a
the
big
last
deal.
half sat for another
What?
10 to 15
hold on,
minutes.
Sorry, hold on. 6-inch sub.
You eat a foot long at Subway
Or
all
foot-
the time.
yeah,
It's
sorry, you're right.
1.5
So foot
long
It's
and
no
a
big
half.
deal. Any big guy.
But the thing is, the foot long and a half Subway sandwiches are like 90% air. I know these party subs; those are dense, thick, little dirty dudes.
That's true.
I don't know
I
the
wonder
party.
how wide it is.
Can we see a picture of that? Because I've never seen a
Yeah.
party size.
Well, it's half of half, right?
Like a
It started-
fatter
He
bread.
ate a quarter of it.
He ate a quarter.
And then presumably he had a similar portion before, so this man ate half of the fucking sub.
Listen,
He keeps going, by the way.
Yeah,
We're not-
there's a whole
And
other
it's-
sentence
it's-
in this
yeah.
paragraph.
Like
6
you're-
foot.
you're-
so far he's done nothing wrong in my
I just want to see it so I know what we're talking about.
6-foot party sub. We used to get these from Ralph's, and yeah, they're huge.
Oh.
They're like
gotcha.
thick, long,
Wow.
dirty deeds. Morgan, please.
Okay.
Next
proceed.
sentence. Then the last half sat for another 10 to 15 minutes, and no one said anything, so I ate the rest.
He ate it all.
That's 3 feet. That's a lot of.
No, but then he ate 4 feet. So presumably if he had a foot before, now he's eating
Listen, it's a party.
2/3 of the sandwich.
It's a party.
For him,
It's an incredible
2/3 of the
incredible
sandwich.
amount of effort to do that much that fast. Like he ate a little bit of that sandwich, which
Yeah.
is enough for a normal human.
Yeah.
But then he went more. But then he was like, I waited 10 minutes
I
and
need
ate
more.
another 2 feet of sandwich. That's crazy. That's like, hold on. And that's why he mentioned the addiction part there, because that's like, that's going crazy.
Well, dude,
Like,
to
he
be honest with you,
finished it.
the rest of the party goers are kind of the asshole. Because I see a big fat dude like hovering around the sandwich and like making multiple
Suffer.
trips. No, I'm putting the chips down. I'm going to eat the sandwich before fatty eats the rest.
True.
It's
And that plays into a theory that I've had on this that I'll share after.
Go ahead, Morgan.
It
Let's
does.
finish this
Okay.
up here.
Let's finish it right up. Well, to be sure, as I was swallowing the last bite, the host's girlfriend asked where the sandwich was. Like I was the guilty party, pretty much everyone pointed at me. I guess they'd noticed me eating the sandwich. She was furious and said that I was an incredible pig.
Yes.
And that I had
what?
been super selfish to eat 3 feet of a sandwich.
That's insane.
More
I
than
felt
3
so
feet.
bad. I tried to explain to her that I really did wait over an hour and I thought people had lost interest.
Yeah.
Dang.
I also tried to explain how everyone had ate my wings, and she said something along the lines of, "You brought them to share, Alan. If someone had eaten over half of it by themselves, that's not fucking sharing, is it?" I offered to order pizza or even go get Subways, and she said that it was just a pathetic offer because the party sub had been from a local shop owned by their friends. I said I was sorry, but the night was so tense from then on out. I woke up this morning to several texts from my twin sisters, the host girlfriends, best friends, saying that I had to get my shit under control and that everyone is really mad at me and that I embarrassed myself last night. I tried to explain to them what my mindset had been and they haven't responded. Was I the asshole for eating that much of a sandwich last night?
So here's what I like what he said.
I have opinions. Okay.
He offered. Clearly, people didn't bring enough food.
Yeah.
He didn't bring enough wings, and they didn't order enough footage.
Well, for normal-sized people, maybe that was
They knew
enough.
their big fat.
But they didn't
He's
eat
their
it.
lovable, harmless, fat friend.
It was sitting around. Nobody was eating it.
It sounds like it was the perfect amount of food. I don't think he did anything wrong.
Okay, well, hold on. So I think there's some criticism there for everybody, but it's not that deep. But what I do like is that when they had expressed like, "Hey, man, you ate all the food," he then offered to order pizza or go to Subway to get more food, which was what I was going to suggest. So
Yeah.
he did everything right to make good, and it sounds
And they
to-
indicted him, dude.
And the way she spoke to him was not okay.
So
Calling him a pig
rude.
and disgusting. It's like it's just a
That's so
sandwich, folks.
rude.
I would be less sympathetic, but the fact if he didn't offer to
Offer.
buy additional food, which
Yeah.
they should have either taken him up on it and all been happy, or kindly rejected it and move on.
Was there anything about pre-eating for him before the party?
He didn't share that.
Because
didn't share that.
as a guy that's I'm a big guy, man. I've been there, man. As a big guy, you got to make sure and you got to assume that there's never enough food at the party. Never enough food at the party.
Wow.
Usually.
Preach. It's true.
Usually. So you want to plan
Yep.
beforehand. So if that means picking up a Mickey D's on the way, so be it. So you don't embarrass yourself and get in the situation.
So
Talk to
there's a
him.
lesson for
Talk
him
to
to
him.
learn here.
You got to learn how to be the fat guy, bro.
Wise words.
But
wait,
he's
are
not
you-
the
Imagine-
asshole
you ever
to
gone-
me.
Well, are you saying he's the asshole, Zach?
I'm saying he's an asshole for not planning.
Because
Yeah,
he, as a
he
fat
kind of is.
guy,
He's saying it's his fault
as
for
a big
not
eater,
He's
being
an
better
amateur.
at logistics.
He's an amateur
Being
fat
a big guy.
The comments agree with Zach.
Really?
Yeah, all the comments say you're the asshole. There's one
Yeah.
everyone
Really?
sucks
That's
here, but like it's
unbelievable.
Oh
all
my
you're the
god.
asshole.
No way. He's not
my
the
boy.
asshole.
I don't think he did fucking a single thing wrong in
He
this.
even waited. It was sitting around.
So
Nobody
he
was.
said.
He waited
So he
10
said.
minutes.
Exactly.
What?
Dude.
So he said.
It's so
This
detailed.
story-
It felt like an hour for fat ass over here. Was probably 10
Listen,
minutes.
I don't know. Where I come from, if you're having people over, you want to make sure there's more than enough food for everybody.
It's true.
Otherwise, it's rude.
Agree.
And you cannot shame somebody for eating.
I
Like, what
agree
the
with that.
hell?
No,
It's a
that's-
party.
that's no
This is
good.
not a diet convention. I don't know.
Well, I'm dying to hear your take, Dan. You seem to have a passionate opinion on
No,
this.
it's just that. I mean, listen, the guy ate a lot of the party sub, but I think an hour and a half. Like I'm trying to picture the scenario. It's like everybody rushes the wings; they're gone in an instant. That's what you contributed to the potluck, and you eat a portion, and then you sit there, and I'm going to take him at his word for an hour and a half while everybody's snacking
said
on
an hour.
pretzels.
No shot.
No, he said he waited an hour, and then he even waited a little longer. So
Who
say-
believes
Can you
that
scroll
guy?
up?
Listen,
Why would you lie
I
about
trust
that?
people.
I believe it
I
because he
believe
then
in
said he
humanity.
waited 10 minutes after.
Yeah, exactly.
So he was honest when he
detailed.
waited no
so he
time.
said.
That's a good point.
So he said here, I waited, and maybe he hedges it. I waited
45
maybe
minutes.
an hour.
Let's say 45 minutes. That's still a long time for a sandwich
Okay,
to sit
45
around.
minutes.
But then he goes. But then Dan, so you're really playing too fast and loose with the times here.
No,
kept eyeing the sandwich, and I'd say there was about 3 feet of it. I waited an hour.
And then another half hour.
Boom. So no one touched it.
He's being super
That's an hour and a
cautious
half.
about that.
Everybody chilling on the couch. They're all snacking on stuff. They already had their meal. They're not big people like him. He's waited that long, and he's eyeing the sandwich. He's like, nobody's eating that fucking sandwich. Now, he did.
Hold on. But just one more sec. He says, Then I saw the last half sit there for another 10 minutes, and then no one wanted it, so I ate the rest.
Yep.
I mean, that last little bit, I guess I will acknowledge you maybe took it just a little bit too far. I had zero issue with him eating a foot and a half. The other foot and a half, I mean, that is starting to be a large percentage of the party sub. But like you said, he was fully willing to compensate and even just like order some pizza. I mean, we're all hanging out. The reaction from the hosts of the party was
totally
completely fucking over the top and out of line.
These people, they know this guy. I'm assuming they know this guy. His twin sisters are friends with this crew, so they've known him for a long time.
He says that in the beginning. He's the fat, lovable friend everybody knows.
Right. And so he's in. They know him, and he brought his wings. Everyone goes for the wings first because the wings are the only hot
thing. They know it's
thing.
gonna be bomb.
It's also the hottest thing. It's the hottest thing on the table. There's a time limit on that. You got to get that right away. And I would wager that he brought wings. And he didn't, like you said, didn't bring enough wings.
Clearly not.
He didn't even have wings. If he didn't have a single wing, you did not bring enough wings because you're cooking knowing that like you're bringing a lot of wings. So everyone sees the amount of wings he brought is probably just enough for him almost. And they brought this special big sandwich from a special deli, not fucking Subway. Fuck you, fat ass. We brought this from our friend's deli. This is a great sandwich. And and to what Tom said, how they let the sandwich sit there. She was probably watching him like, this motherfucker didn't bring in enough wings, and now he's gonna eat the whole sandwich.
Yep.
Watch, I bet you he's gonna eat the whole sandwich. She's probably nudging her husband, being like, look at him, he's gonna eat it all.
It's like watching an animal in the wild.
And then they ambushed him as soon as it was done. But the truth is, bro, they don't want your Subway sandwich. If there's this much sandwich and you brought like no wings, you should have the brain that this is going to be leftovers tomorrow. This sandwich is good tomorrow. It's good to eat.
Or later.
And you're at this house.
You
don't need
bad.
No, a big
you don't
sandwich
have to
like that
gobble it all.
last you a while.
Really? It doesn't get all
It's a
soggy?
cold cut sandwich. You could have it tomorrow.
Cuts,
you
no
don't have to
problem.
gobble it all up. You could leave some for them. And he knows himself that he's got to change his eating habits. He's probably crazy with the food all the time. Probably goes there and demolishes all their chips and pretzels and stuff. But he didn't go on the chips and pretzels. He waited for the sandwich. Waited drooling for 3 hours that he ate the whole sandwich. But she is not a nice person for how she addressed it. But they were probably, this sounds like they've been so sick of it for so long. And I know the comments are like, not the asshole. I mean, is the asshole. I don't think he's an asshole. I think he has a problem. And I don't think that makes him an asshole. And I think he was really considerate. He sounds like a drug addict talking about like drugs there and how he was holding off and then he did all the drugs. Like, it sounds like an addict. But the year that this got posted, people were really on like a mad about fat people tear. I think this is a bit older, right? So I understand the conversation being like, oh, you're the asshole because you were the fat one. But he's not an asshole. An asshole has bad intentions. He tried to hold back. But like also when he was like, I'll get Subway, I would have flipped it when she was like, oh, this is our friend's special sub. Alan, you should have made more wings. I would have been like, oh, what are you doing? You're putting up food that you don't want us to eat? Yeah. It was from your friend's special deli? What was it for your guests? Are you going to go eat 3 feet of sandwich? I saw you fucking munching pretzels.
And let me add to that. Let me add on top of that another detail I'm noticing about this.
He ate 2/3.
Yeah, but hold on.
Of the fucking sandwich.
Listen, Ethan.
Yeah, excellent.
And he could have eaten more, probably.
2/3.
Hold on, Dan is making a point.
I just want that. I want that in the ether.
For the record.
Last night, my friend hosted a UFC event, and I was invited. He got a 6-foot party sub. I also brought homemade wings that are sort of my specialty. I noticed at this party, there are 2 parties that provided food.
Yeah. What about everybody else?
What about everybody else at this party?
Right.
They're just getting off. They didn't bring shit. This guy brought wings that were more popular than the choice that the host made.
Maybe
it was the
gave
star
money
of
to
the show.
Can I
It could
read?
be they gave money to the host situation. Go ahead.
I
They
just
could
want to
have
read.
been responsible for pretzels.
it's very difficult for me to find like his comments because his like account got deleted, but I did find one. He says, before I ate the last quarter, I did say, hey, does anyone want any more of this? But in retrospect, no one responded since they were watching the fight.
Critical information.
I did say it loud enough for everyone to hear if they wanted to,
That's
though.
very funny.
Dude, downvoted by 600 votes. That's
Jesus.
crazy.
What?
Oh my
People are mad about fat people, I'm telling you.
People are brutal.
Right. This was in this was in the fat people hate Reddit.
There was.
I was fat then. I was fat. I was really fat. I knew. I felt it.
It's called Fat People Hate.
Yeah.
And that, by the way, fuck you, Reddit. This was right before. You guys remember that subreddit that was really popular on the homepage for like a decade? Jailbait.
Right, yeah.
God.
You scumbags, you freaks.
They're pretty weird over there. So, yeah, I mean, that little extra detail that Morgan just provided earlier, I'm returning to my original stance that my boy is 100% innocent. I was
not 100%.
No, I was giving on that specifically on that last quarter. I thought that's where he pushed it a little bit too far.
But he said he whispered it. He's like, I whispered it in the back of the room and everyone was watching.
He's already ashamed. He's already ashamed.
He even said that. He goes, I said it.
What do you want him to yell it?
If he's about to eat 2/3 of the food
It's
there.
embarrassing.
Morgan, can you confirm
like
that
the
detail?
dude-
Is Ethan talking out of his ass? Did he whisper it?
A lot of the comments are being really mean and saying, I bet you whispered it.
See,
but
I'm
there's
one of
no
those
like
people.
evidence.
He didn't even say that. He said he put out a call. Like,
No.
Dan, we're
Read
taking
it again. Read it again.
Read it again, Morgan.
Before I ate the last quarter, I did say, hey, does anyone want more of this? But in retrospect, no one responded since they were watching the fight. I did say it loud
Because they
enough
weren't
for
hungry
everyone
and they
to
don't
hear if they
care
wanted
about
to,
the
though.
food. That's why it's such a
Hold-
non-issue, bro.
Hold on.
Nobody's
Harley
eating
made
this
an
fucking
excellent
sandwich.
point earlier. He said this is borderline addictive behavior, right?
I mean,
well, guess what,
he's
guys?
probably
I'm an
right.
addict too. Addicts lie. I think this is a bunch of horse shit. I think he was kicking people out of the way like Godzilla on the way to that sub.
Oh my God.
That's a
Can
really
I-
good point. And by the way, if you're an addict, you bring enough heroin
For everybody.
If you're a
so
drunk,
you
you bring booze to the party.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
If I may say, I think he did say it. He put it to the party, but he did it in a time where people were not going to be paying attention, so he could go for the kill shot.
Everyone was cheering about something on TV,
That-
and he was
that
like, "Yeah, who
little
wants more
detail-
sandwich?"
Can I just say that
Yeah.
it is a 6-feet sandwich, right? How many people are there? Like, what is the party that you brought 6-feet sandwich to?
I think
And
so. It depends how big, how thick it is. But like the ones that I've seen, in those ones, you could reasonably feed a person with 6 inch with half of a foot. So that's like, I think theoretically enough for 12 people.
6 inches is literally so much. Like, 6 inches is huge. Like, that's like
No, I think
inches,
under normal
unnecessary
circumstances,
inches
that's
there.
You know what, Harley?
people.
Congratulations. We got a new Harley soundbite, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
6 inches is everything.
I feel like I've experienced this not like as the person doing it, but like I've shared not with food, but with alcohol and like weed at parties. Like one time I like passed somebody a joint and they smoked the whole thing. I was like,
That's bad.
so rude.
Yeah, that's
like
super
don't
bad.
do that. Or with
Massive
booze, like
foul.
I've been to parties where people like didn't bring any booze and there was so much booze that like I provided and they just drank like all of it. So this is like an interesting parallel. I see what you're saying, Tom.
I don't know. I feel like it's a party setting. Like you can't be too judgmental of people.
Yeah. I think
Personally.
this is very like college coded for me. When like everybody's poor, and everybody's like living on like a super tight budget.
Yeah.
And so when you bring a 6 foot sub, you're like, I spent like, $150 on that.
Yeah.
And I was, and you're like, you're penny pinching in your mind.
That's true.
Every drink and every bite of the sandwich and stuff. And so that, it's been a long time since I've been in that headspace, but I was very much there for a long time. Nowadays, obviously, I just buy enough shit for everybody and I'm just happy. But like when you're conscious of the cost and you're in that type of situation, it's hard to ignore it. To be like,
But-
he just ate $100
But even
of a sandwich I brought.
even when I go back to those moments that we have been in, I can't imagine us ever calling somebody out for it.
No, that was rude. That was rude.
Like you could think that back home when we go home and be like, can you believe him? Like, but it's not enough to like be so rude to somebody.
That's
over
for
it.
sure. That being said, where I don't think he's 100% innocent is the fact that he's a big guy. He knows he likes to eat a lot. He needs to bring more food.
Yeah.
You know what he is?
Period.
You know what he is, Tom? You know what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
He's a schnorr.
He's a huge schnurr. Huge.
What's a schnurr?
I mean,
Schnorrer.
it's an Italian word. It means mooch.
Oh, a mooch.
Wait, isn't that Yiddish?
Yeah, I'm
It's
kidding.
Yiddish.
Yeah.
I've literally
It's
never
Italian. You don't speak Italian? Come on. Of course, yeah. He's a huge schnurr.
Huge
Is it
Schnorrer.
schnurr? I said he's a
Schnorr?
huge.
Yeah.
Schnorr. Yeah, schnorr.
Did you say schnorr?
Well, I'm speaking
You know what? This
Hebrew.
conversation's making me snore. Can we move on?
Yeah, I feel like, Ethan, you said this in one of the earlier episodes, which is that this all could have been avoided if people just didn't take themselves so fucking seriously. Like,
Just relax.
yeah, like just
Yeah.
calm down. Like your friend fucked up. Just like give everybody just needs to give each other some grace.
Let him
Yeah.
order some pizza.
Yeah,
There's no harm
order
there.
I think
pizza,
he's
it's
already
fine.
embarrassed, that's the thing. Like, you don't need to pile on.
He should have brought food, or when he got there and seen that there wasn't enough, ordered then, and not after the mistakes were made.
True.
Now, and then he would have been like the legend. Like, he showed up, and then it's like pizza just arrives, and people are like, yo, who ordered pizza? I got it. And everyone's like, yo, fat dude coming through. And everybody's stoked.
Yeah.
Like, be that
Been
guy
fat dude.
preemptively,
That's
and then
true.
everybody's stoked and happy and celebratory.
You gotta be fun when you're fat. You gotta come. You gotta bring the energy. You gotta have that energy.
That's
keep
it.
it high. Like,
And I mean,
it's actually a
you're-
big responsibility being the only fat guy in the crew.
And I mean, with the amount of calories he's consuming, he should have plenty of energy.
Also, he wasn't that hungry, realistically, right?
What's that?
He also wasn't that hungry to justify eating that much. Like,
He
was
said he was
very hungry.
starving.
He was
he
starving.
was not.
It's-
He's
starving.
always
No,
starving.
he's gone
always
beyond. He's hurting
always
himself.
starving. Are you kidding? Come on.
He's mostly not the asshole, is what I would say. I'm interested. It seems like we all pretty much agree. Does anyone think he's the asshole?
I do.
Go ahead. So you think he's a liar?
I think he's I think he's a lying fat guy
Yeah.
who assessed the situation. I don't think he waited an hour and a half. I think there's no chance. If he's that big, he has the self-control to wait an hour and a half.
I think
If he did, he wouldn't be fat.
I think it felt like an hour and a half.
If he had some self-control, I think he thought
Yeah.
it was an hour and a
It
half, but
felt
it was
like a
in
lifetime.
reality it was 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my
10
God.
If he got there and he was just staring at the sandwich the whole night,
Yes,
that's kind of
in a
asshole
cold
behavior.
sweat,
Don't come here and
Harley, in a
stare
cold
at the
sweat.
food like that. Yeah.
What I imagine even happened, you said he was poking his wife, like, get a look at this guy. I bet they all have a group chat without him, and they're like,
Oh.
he's eating more. He's eating more.
Oh God, that's so mean.
There are a lot of
Very
those
cruel,
comments
very
on that
cruel
Reddit
and
post.
unnecessary and just mean thing to do about your friend. But they seem to be in that type of headspace. I don't know how old these people are. I'm going to assume like early 20s because this is giving immature.
Do you think the sandwich was like a trap? They're just like, we're just not gonna touch it.
I do. I think it was an ambush. The
almost
second half of the
wonder.
sandwich.
Why wasn't
was an
anybody
ambush.
eating it?
Was this
I
an
think it was a trap.
intervention
It
for
was a
him?
setup.
It was a setup.
It was a setup.
People shouldn't need to rush to eat the food. They're like, I got 6 motherfucking feet. Anyway, mostly not the ass. I don't need to get into too much more than that. There it is. Mostly not the ass. Oh, I wanted to hear some of the really mean comments that people were leaving.
Oh yeah. Here, let me click
Like the
back
top comments. I'm curious.
into it. Oh my God,
see what we're
this
fighting
is
about.
so fucking mean. You're the asshole. Look what being so gargantually fat has
Jesus.
done to you. You ate 3 feet of sandwich and are asking if you are the asshole. Go apologize to your friends
Oh my
by
God.
telling them that you're losing weight and then go lose weight. If my friend ate 3 feet of sandwich, including 1 foot that was mine, I would be extremely mad. What if I was saving it? 3 feet? Holy shit, man. Get yourself together. Gluttony is a thing, ...
That so
Bitchy.
that is very mean.
Wow.
And I would never criticize him for being fat because listen, I've been there and it is very much an addiction. He should have just been.
He
prepared.
doesn't want to be fat. You guys
Nobody
know that,
does.
right?
No.
Like,
Well, I think people understand now, but back then people were just giant assholes.
yeah.
Not your fault.
Why don't we move on to the next one over there, Morgan?
All right, you schnorrs. I, male 30, fell
can
in
cut
love
that.
with my best friend, female 29. How to detach from it. Hi guys! So just as in the
okay.
title, I fell in love with my best friend, female 29. The problem is that she is married, but she's not happy in that
Bro,
marriage
stop.
and thinking about divorce.
Stop right there.
Get
The whole
outta here.
situation started maybe at the start of the year when she told me that she has problems with her marriage and her husband does not understand her. I was fully supportive about it and really wanted that they make it. But a few days later, she told me that some older guy at work, male 40, understands her and that he is giving her advices she should work on her marriage and not focus only on her job because he has been doing it and destroyed his own marriage. Of course, she said that she felt something for him because he understands her, but she did not cheat physically. Soon after she told me about him, she told me that even though the situation is like that, he is not even close to me and that I am much better than him. And to be honest, I started to feel jealous because, well, I was always there when she needed any help or talking. And honestly, I always thought about it as something platonic until that moment. Days were passing and I started to realize I actually love her. Of course,
Bro,
it is
relax.
something that I cannot confess just like that because she has been my best friend for years and she's married. Anyway, she did not stop, but she told me that she knows that I am the only person in the world who actually loves her and that I am the only person she actually loves and that we are soulmates and that she should have married me. I did say that I indeed love her and care about her, but that guy from work was still there and in the talkings. After she told me that she loves me the most, everything shut down. I stopped overnight and our communication returned to normal. Her marriage is still unstable, but she has stabilized. Also, she has unstabilized me. I realized that my feelings are much deeper than just regular friendship. Now I'm trying to detach, but somehow stay friends with her. And I try to be colder, but I just can't. If I am being cold, I start to feel bad and like I'm gonna miss something. In the past, there were situations when I had to detach or make a closure and was able to do it without too many problems. Now, I just can't. I'm preoccupied with this. Always think that she is going to text me, she found someone else or something like that. The worst part is that I still have some hope about it and I'm not going to be able to let it go. But when I think logically, I know there will always be nothing, only sadness for me. I know all of this seems like we're 18 and that 30-year-old should have been able to act better, but I just can't, and this hit me worse than anything before. Thank you for reading, and thank you for your time, and any advice about how you should handle this would be helpful.
This girl is, in my opinion, a lot of trouble.
For sure.
I'm getting like histrionics here. I don't think she has no intention. She doesn't love you. She doesn't want to be with you. She probably does this because she likes the attention in some unconscious way. I mean, it might be unconscious, but I feel like the stuff she's telling him is crazy. I love you. I should have married you. Like, what? That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I'm emotionally cheating on my husband with this guy at work, but really, I should be married to you from the start.
Right. There's like
It's
two
this
dudes
is
in the
so many-
equation.
Yeah.
You know what
he's
I
gotta
think?
just.
I think she gave it up to the 30-year-old guy, and 18-year-old guy just didn't take his chance. I don't believe
Wait,
her.
who's 18?
There's no
Are they
18.
both 18, she said?
No.
You misread.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I think she did hook up with the older guy.
The work guy.
The
Her
work
Yeah,
guy?
the
you
work
mean?
guy. I think she did,
Oh.
yeah, and just kept it on the deal. I think both of them had an opportunity, and he just seized the moment, and the other guy just stayed in friend zone.
I personally don't think she's interested in the guy.
Oh yeah,
No.
based on this
At all.
telling, I feel like he's insane. It started off as vibes of like, "Where's my hug?" and then progressed until like serial killer towards the end.
Not really though. At first I was concerned, but like she was saying, "I love you. You're the only person I love. I should have married you." I mean, he's not a that's at that point she's inviting this.
But do you think
Possibly.
that this
His-
person is totally delusional, though?
Yeah, this seems like his telling
well,
of it. I
listen,
feel like
you
she
wanna
may have
take
said,
it-
"Oh, you're so sweet. I wish my husband listened like you." And
Yeah,
then it kind of.
like
That's why I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
That's not what she said. He said though.
But she also has the other guy at work, so I feel like she could be sending messages out if she's got all these people outside of her actual relationship, her actual marriage.
What did she say about the coworker again? She said
She was talking to him and about her problems in her marriage with him too, which is already weird. Like talking
Two
about
guys at
with
work?
your
Yeah.
best guy friend and this other guy who you've been friends with like your whole life, and you're just talking to them about how much it's not working with your husband.
that's bizarre.
And
That's
how many
weird.
other people was she talking to? Who knows?
I mean, she was pretty willy-nilly with it.
Yeah, 5, 6. I don't know.
Who wants to hear about my marriage?
I love you. I should have married
Line
you.
up.
In the comments, he's really saying that like he doesn't think that she's having an emotional affair with him. It's just friendship for her with him. Like he doesn't think she's doing anything wrong by talking to him.
How? But he said that she told him she loves him and that they should have married.
I can read the quote. I am not sure it was an emotional affair with me, actually. I do not think she was serious about what she told me, and if she did, she probably thought it was friendly, not as something romantic. But it was not easy to hear something like that. She's like playing him like a fiddle.
What did she say?
Anyway, she did not stop, but she told me that she knows that I'm the only person in the world who actually loves her, and I'm the only person she actually loves, that we are soulmates, and that she should have married me.
So from up until that point, I was very much like, this dude is cuckoo, and he might still be cuckoo, but all the more reason she should have never said this, because from that moment on, she's inviting this.
But all I'm getting from this is that this guy is totally misunderstanding the situation. I feel like there's no way she told him something like that.
But are we gonna just assume he's lying about everything? Then how am I supposed to get my opinion?
I wouldn't have thought that. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that she said that either. But then when I think about the other guy at work, he would have to be misunderstanding that too. But it seems like she was telling him about it. So I'm sure she's got a whole bunch of other guys that she's out there. And I think it just comes down to her needing attention. And validation.
Personally, as a clinical and licensed, fully licensed and accredited psychologist and therapist, as well as being a financial advisor, I want to issue my official statement. Honestly, I think that she's the instigator here.
Sure.
And I think the guy, he should detach. You shouldn't be fucking trying to get with. Now, first of all, it doesn't sound like they have kids, which if they had kids, I would say, dude, you're fucking insane. You need to get lost. But they don't have kids, which makes it not as bad, right? But I don't know. I feel like she's fucking with him emotionally quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I feel like girls know. I feel like people know. And I feel like girls in general, I think she just assumes he's in love with her. I do.
Girls know what?
When they're interested.
Okay,
It's
like
not rocket
if like
science.
leading somebody on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's this like some people will kind of lead people on in a way that is like intentional and like maybe not malicious, but like malignantly unself-aware, because they like having people around that will do things for them when they need it. So it's like, oh, if she needs something, she has this like slew of at least 3 guys, her husband and those 2 other guys who will like do things for her. It's like networking.
Yeah.
The thing that kind of jumped out at me is at the end of that paragraph, she said he was the only person she loved, and he said, I love you too. But then right there, the last sentence, but that guy from work was still there in the talkings. So it sounds like she was having the same conversation with the other guy at work, and he was aware of it. So that should have wisened him up. Like, dude, she's telling me this, but I also hear she's spilling her guts to this guy at work.
Red flags everywhere.
Maybe she's a little unstable. Like, maybe she's talking to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Jew.
Well, we don't know
That has nothing to do with anything.
We don't know if they're Jew. If anyone in this story is Jewish, Harley, I don't know why you bring it there.
I like to imagine they are.
Yeah, everybody's Jewish. That's our dream for the world, right, Harley? Right?
They'll put this camera on me.
Well, I mean, so I'm gonna say
Is
and
this
I don't know if this is controversial or not, but I'm gonna say he's not the asshole. I was gonna say he's the asshole or the lunatic until the middle when he says, and I'm just taking his word for it, all this leading romantic language that is making him feel like he has a chance.
Yeah.
Right? So
That's
anyone who
verdict.
disagree?
Case closed.
I mean, there's
No, he's just a stupid man.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's being manipulated.
He's caught up, and you know what? Like she sounds really crazy, like telling him about the marriage issues and telling this other guy. And
Yeah,
who knows
that's
what else.
crazy.
And like he's probably getting like next level sexual energy. He probably thinks about this all the time. Probably keeps him up in bed at night. And you know what? She would get him good if he did have that moment. I bet I don't even know, and I'm already imagining how crazy she is. Probably.
Look at even Harley's in love with this girl. Harley's trying
I'm
to
like,
chat her up.
hey, I don't think she's got kids. Let me get
You
in
got
there.
a chance. I think listen, you got a chance, buddy. We got to identify her.
I'm shooting ropes, bro.
Comments? Go ahead, Morgan, with that.
Comments are saying he loves the idea of her, not the actual her. He's like built up a version of her in his head.
I think it's true. However, once again, she's the one that is emotionally kind of is emotionally manipulating him. Does anyone disagree that the guy's the asshole?
No.
He's like kind of he's more stupid than
He's
an
more
asshole.
stupid, and
yeah.
I almost feel bad for him.
He's a
Pathetic.
sucker, but
He's a sucker.
I feel like a lot of guys, and I mean, he's 30, but like in our maturing experience and experience with women, dating and all this, have been in similar situations to this, you know?
Gotta listen to red flags. She's talking to the coworker and you. It's not something that is not right.
Ideally, with age and experience, you avoid these types of situations, right?
As an elderly man,
you.
I'm speaking to you right there.
I've been married since I was 25, so I don't know shit. That's crazy, yeah. Right? 15 years? No, not 15.
Since 2012, so.
13 years. So we've been together.
But yeah, we've been together longer.
Well,
All
there
right.
it is. And it is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't.
It ain't
right,
what
Jack?
it
Radio there, Ethan. Radio. Boy, that kind of depressed the shit out of me, that story. I really don't got anything to say. I was trying to be funny.
You really felt his pain.
It went from dog glands to Subway sandwiches to emotion.
We can mix those, you know? Put the anal gland juice on my Subway sandwich.
Stop it.
Eat it, and then
Stop
I'm
it
depressed.
right now.
It's the theme of the show here. We're having a good narrative going.
New segment.
Listen, let's do one more here. Having
All
too
right.
much fun.
All right.
Morgan, throwing it back to you.
This is from True Unpopular Opinion. Sex with a fleshlight and VR is better than real sex.
No shot.
What?
Honestly,
shot.
sex with a fleshlight and VR is better than the real thing. Not only is it customizable and stress-free, plug and play, no foreplay or going around the porridge.
What?
With VR,
Going
you're
around
fully
the what?
immersed.
The porridge.
What?
With VR, you're fully immersed in a scenario of your choice. Perfect visuals, perfect sounds, perfect women, perfect everything. Pair that with a fleshlight, and it feels more natural than fumbling through the awkwardness of real-life sex. No
You need
pressure
more
to
practice,
perform.
bro.
No chance of rejection. No messy emotions. Just you and your ideal experience. I know this might sound weird to some, but I think tech has made intimacy better than what nature ever could.
It's not intimacy.
The first comment is, what is the meaning of going around the porridge?
Yes, I wonder too.
Well, look at the name of the Reddit account, at Harley Morenstein.
I was just gonna say you joke, but I was just gonna say, lucky for you, you have an expert on the show today to talk about this. Has anyone here fleshlighted? No one has the fucking balls to admit it, right?
Have you fleshlighted?
Have I fleshlight? I had a sponsorship.
That's
And you think that I'm joking?
Sponsor that would, yeah.
I got boxes from Fleshlight
Oh,
from like
shit, variety.
2014 to 2018.
Okay.
I had a big, huge box by my front door
That's
filled
awesome.
with Fleshlights in the box, and like people would come hang out, and I'd be like, "Oh, hey, grab a Fleshlight on your way out." Like we had hundreds.
And
Hundreds.
but have you also used VR?
Got it right next to me. I could do it right now. I got it right now.
Is it that good?
We
Wait, hold on,
had.
is the VR porn that good? I've never done it. It just seems like this. It is.
Sounds like you're lying, by the way.
I
There's no way to say
swear
it.
to
isn't.
God. It's not even
I know,
set
but
up.
there's no
It's
way to
not
save
even
the
set up,
sentence.
Hila. We have no VR room. I have no VR set up anywhere.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm opposed to trying it. It's just that
Well, let me
it
pitch you
seems like
on
a
this.
whole fucking lot of hubbub over just watching it on another type of
Hubbub?
screen.
Hubbub. You think dimming the lights, folding your clothes in the
No, setting up
candlelit
VR
room with
is-
Sade
yes.
playing? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about setting up a VR session. You know?
Harley, do you expect a man with 3 young kids to just fucking put his feet up, put on some headphones, and start jerking off? These kids do not.
You
There are
have
no
the means
boundaries.
to have
There are no.
you
Our
must
doors
have a
don't have
panic
locks.
room that you could. You must have a panic room that could double as your
There's
VR
no
goon
panic
room.
room. There's nowhere safe for me to do that in my entire house.
Well, two functions. You could get a panic room and turn it
It's
into
very
a VR
hard,
goon.
and then when it does happen, when I'm by myself, and like Harley said, I have Sade on playing in the background and the candle lit. It's a race with the devil. It means
It's
they're
scary.
out. They're out for 10 minutes. And like it
Terrifying.
either happens in 10 minutes or that ship has sailed.
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not worth the whole damn hubbub. Yes, hubbub, Harley.
Picture Tom
More
doing
like
I'll
it.
say this.
Okay,
If I was a single guy without kids, I'd probably have a whole fucking jerk station. Yeah, with the VR and the flashlight and everything. But I don't have that. I don't have the luxury, the space, the time, or frankly,
You don't have the luxury
the
of
desire.
stuff in a flashlight between the 2 mattress and the box spring.
That's a lot.
Having the Meta Quest on your head. With, by the way, you can download these games, not just videos. You can download these games, and they have these. Like you go to the website and it patches it so that there's naked people. And then it's interactive storytelling. Basically, the future of storytelting. You think you're going to watch movies in a
Just zoomed
rectangle for
in.
the rest
Who
of your
zoomed
life?
in? Was that
This is
Harley
it.
or
This
us?
is-
he just came closer to the camera, I think.
You get it? You got
I was
close.
pull-
He's
I was
passionate.
pulling up.
I just noted that you got closer to the camera.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you're fucking listening to me right now,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm telling you, okay? MetaQuest is not expensive. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna, you're not interested, that's fine. But you know what this guy's saying? Fleshlight, pop it in the microwave for a couple seconds
What?
before you go. Like I'm talking like, you will be impressed. I got this, and I was like, this is cool. And then I see what's out there, and I'm like, man, the women really got it good.
Yeah.
They got all these things out there. We have like, here's a couple holes that you could, throw some gummy bears inside of and make your own little thing. But what I look over there's like electronic devices with water hooked up to it and all that stuff. And we would be there if other men weren't out there just calling it hubbub. If you gas this up a little bit, especially with the
I think
influence
our
you
options
got,
are limited,
we
Harley.
could have been, who knows where we'd be right now.
I think technology is opening a new frontier of male masturbatory. A new.
And I'm on the front line.
You're on the bleeding
I'm
edge.
on the front lines, dude. And this guy, not the asshole. He's cool, man. He's listening to him.
You're like
Get him up. Put him on the horn.
You're like the Colonel Kurtz of fucking fleshlights, bro.
Now, listen,
I've gone to the website and built a what a good boy. I built a doll. I never bought it, but I've gone a few times and built a doll. You could build a doll.
Like
I gotta
Build-A-Bear?
chill. This is coming off really goonery.
Wait,
I'm gonna
what are you
chill out a little
building?
bit. You like make
you're
you
building
can make
fuck
a doll.
dolls?
Yeah,
a
you
real
go
doll?
out. Exactly.
Explain
yeah.
building. Like
That's
what
a lot.
materials are we
That's a
talking
lot to
about?
admit.
Like you choose like the height and then the nipple size, nipple color.
Wait, and you're building it with what?
With
So
the
you
only
you're on the website. I'm not
Oh,
like
you're
there building.
customizing.
Okay, I thought you were
I
physically
customize
building
one.
it.
And then
Okay.
you're like, and then I'm like, I don't know. My views aren't at a place where I can be spending $12,000
Those
on
are
this.
expensive, I would imagine.
plus
yeah?
the clean out
Yeah.
process seems disgusting.
Yeah, do they offer?
That's
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Do
Like,
they
for sure,
offer?
yeah.
They offer financing.
Shut up.
Yeah, and for the cleaning process, you could get like the whole removable thing to clean is
God.
an extra charge. And if you want, you can like removable thing, put the other genders thing in there if you want.
Get
that to
wild.
be able to flip it that's an up cost also.
It's an accessory basically you have to buy.
Rewind time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
listen. I don't think I don't think it's a healthy opinion. I don't think it's a good opinion. I don't think it makes him a bad person or anything. I also have a strong feeling that there's some major coping going on here as well.
He's got to be joking.
But you agree with him?
I like I'll be honest with you, the way he said it is not better than a person. You know, if you spend some time with someone you love, that feeling after is just, you know, it's a beautiful moment. With Fleshlight, it's not there. That is not a beautiful
It's
moment.
just shame, I
after.
would imagine.
It's not
a peaceful satisfaction is replaced with a crushing shame.
Yeah, you're there like, you know, running it under
With
the
a
sink.
cup full of yeah, exactly,
With some
bro.
Dawn
No,
soap.
Listen, it's like, dude, I didn't know what to tell you. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you, dude? You know.
Well, you know what? I think maybe Harley and this guy are kind of like Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Like they're exploring new worlds that no one's even been to yet. Maybe we're, you know, years behind their space program.
No, it's true.
Dude, this guy, sandwich guy, I want to call them both up and be like, I'm putting together a team. We're bringing my channel back. I need gooners and I need big sandwich eating boys. Like I need to get their contact. I need to find out where they are today.
That's it.
These are my friends.
I don't hate the idea. I'll be totally frank with you there.
I don't know why I thought that fleshlights were like a joke. Like nobody actually used them. It was just like a haha silly thing.
Why would you put down? And this is part of the problem, Harley. Men get put down, their sexual toys get put down, and meanwhile, like you touched on, women have like nuclear powered submarine fucking vibrators with like 10 different rotating speeds and like an anal licker and like a back scratcher. Like you guys get contraptions that like fuck every hole and make you
I gotta be
make you a
honest.
sandwich while it's doing it. And what do we get? A hole to fuck and then people to judge us.
And Uncle Harley put it in the microwave.
We're microwaving our poor fleshlights.
No, there are flashlights that you can heat up automatically. You don't need to put them in the microwave.
Why did you know that?
Because I used to run a sex shop in Ukraine.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I used to be the COO of sex shop.
Oh, hello.
So, yeah.
Did you
I gotta say, what?
Was that a popular item, the fleshlight?
Yes, it is a really popular item. It's also, it comes like from all different shapes, sizes, functions, prices. It can be like a one-time use egg. It could be like a $1,000 machine that you use. And it like heats up, talks to you, whatever. But
like
you're
the
just not
the egg. The
educated
egg
on
is
this
fire.
topic, obviously. So that's why you're
We're
saying
not
there's not
educated
enough.
on
There
it.
is enough. And people
She's
should get
talking about the egg.
educated as
No, but
well.
you're just saying the same thing. You're like, there's big holes and small holes, and some you can heat up.
No,
It's
but
like
the
you're
one-time
selling
use
me the
egg
same
is
thing.
fire.
What?
That one-time use egg, I know that one. That one's fire.
Why would
That
you
one's
want
great.
just
It's like a
one-time
little-
use
little-
though? That like
Because you
That
just
sounds
toss it.
appealing. It's
that sounds
disposable.
expensive.
Take it,
Yeah,
throw
but
it
you
up.
have to
You don't need to
deal with
clean
it.
it.
Well, I gotta pay
Yeah.
to jerk off now every time.
Sounds like
It's like an egg.
What is it, like $8 every time you gotta jerk off? That's crazy. Can't even
about
jerk off
cock
for
rings?
free anymore. It's the only thing we got.
No, the egg is good though. I got your address. I'm gonna send you some eggs. That you know, it's like a little bit like at entry level. You'll see.
What's the most popular male sex toy that you sold?
It's gotta be the one-time use eggs because
Really?
they're like some people use them. They just try to wash them and use them again.
for sure.
And it's not that expensive. It's not like $10. I think it's like $5 or $3. And then it's just really
No
simple
shot.
to use. Yeah.
Should I go get them?
up. Maybe
Should I go get them? Should I go get my egg and my fleshlight?
Yeah.
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 I don't know if we can show those. To be
I
honest.
think you can show an egg.
Make
Yeah.
Man,
sure,
you're a coward. You changed, dude. You're a coward. You
I'm
changed.
trying to.
We can blur it whenever.
Yeah, we can blur.
make sure you heat it up, Harley. I
Yeah,
don't
we
like
can
cold
blur it.
food.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
You know what? Maybe just trust me that I have them.
I try. Oh, everybody.
There you go.
Nobody doubts
I want
it.
you guys to know.
Egg single-use jerk-off toys. I don't know what the.
It's
Tenga.
called Tenga Egg.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
a
it, that's
Japanese
it.
company.
Of course, the Japanese are. Tenga egg.
I just sent a
What?
photo in Discord.
I think this is all safe to show, actually.
What are we looking at here, Harley?
It's just an egg.
Okay.
There's like a hole in the bottom.
What kind of
Oh my god!
It's a cart.
Yeah,
What
they.
kind of fucking Easter egg is this? Or what kind
It's
of
actually egg
Oh
shaped.
my
what kind
god!
of rabbit is
There's
this,
the
man?
texture. There's
You gotta
textures
show
on the
the box of
inside.
eggs. That was so funny.
We're
Goddamn fucking egg
You
prices
had
are
it
going
open
up,
for a
man.
second.
a box?
You had it open. It was like in a
Hard
like in
boiled?
the egg
What does an
container.
egg, bro?
Look like.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, if you click on this,
Maybe
it
go
shows
back.
like how
Boiled
it
is.
looks on the inside. So this is
Yeah.
like
Oh, you
all
can
different
see-
textures. Yeah.
Oh look,
Spiral
dude, like
bone.
One Piece gear.
Oh,
You get a
wow.
gear
Yeah,
egg.
yeah.
Shiny, misty. Ooh, I like my Tenga egg misty. Misty too.
You can get
Gears.
the, like One Piece, bro. Get the
Combo.
gear egg.
Harley, do you use lube when you use this?
These actually come with a little package, each one. So it's totally worth it.
Like a mustard
Yeah.
package of lube?
Yes.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
it's like Heinz, you know.
It's like a quick one on the go. You know, it has a little.
Yeah, and that's why I'm usually able to preserve packages because I only use 1/2 package per egg. So I
Bragger.
like I like it to hurt a little bit, and then so I'll always have leftovers in the future.
Where's the egg pack? I'm trying to find. Oh,
It
here
was
is.
like on
Here it is.
Amazon.
This is sick, guys.
Yeah, it's fucking sick, dude.
It's a
Hell yeah.
carton, bro. What the fuck?
Different variety pack. I'm
I
feeling
got like the
Oh
Costco
my
style
God.
where you get like 48.
Tom, new
I come on like,
sponsor?
hey,
Oh, yeah,
this
so
is
hold
it.
on.
Yes, I wish.
I was looking up the price. So this 6-pack is €40.
Whoa. It's
Whoa!
That's a lot to jerk off one time.
Yeah.
Oh, you can buy these on Amazon.
They must be
Hold on.
special. Those must be special ones.
Let me
Here,
search on Amazon.
that's what I was.
Yeah,
looking
dude. 6-pack is $40, man.
The packaging is so funny.
That's expensive.
Should we do
The
a
egg
I got a
prices
guy,
are
I'll get it for you
insane
for
right
$2.
now. So
they sure are.
Should we do a egg tier list thing? Buy the pack and rate the best one, bro.
If they paid me, I would. Tenga, yeah, Tenga. If you want to sponsor me, I'll use every
go.
one of those eggs. I'll tell you all about it.
I'm at H3H3 Production.
People are like, no, please, no. I'll pay you not to do that. If you guys become members, I won't do it.
we could get our own and call it the Rum Tum Tugger, dude.
Here's a video, guys.
Was it like a how-to?
Yeah.
It's cute.
But who is
Imagine a
this
whole
video
bunch of little
targeting?
anime figures all stuck in your dick at once.
Rum Tum Tugger.
I imagine, like, you know the little critters in Sonic that he saves at the end? Imagine all the Sonic critters at once.
This commercial
I don't
sucks.
like it. I don't like
this
it.
commercial sucks.
What is this? This is not making me horny.
Yeah, no, I just feel
Oh,
like
it's
it's
their 10th
cute.
anniversary.
It says easy beat egg. That's funny.
This is internal. This must be internal for their
Shareholders or something.
yeah. This isn't for us.
Why an egg and not like a cylinder or a
Yeah.
sphere? Like, why specifically an egg?
Yeah.
You know there's somebody who started fucking real eggs because of this.
Oh God.
Like hard
Hard
boiled?
boiled, for sure.
Or soft. Or raw. I
Or
don't know.
scrambled?
I mean, people
Harley?
fuck them in skulls, so probably.
I was gonna say bowl of yolk, but I think I've spoken enough already about all this.
A bowl of
You
yolk.
haven't spoken enough.
Bowl of yolk. I don't know if you're gonna do a hard boil. I don't know. Trying to think strategically here.
Eggs are simple to use. Peel the wrapping.
Again, why is this like Wii Sports coded?
It is fucking weird. It's really weird.
It's
Open the shell, and inside is the egg.
I don't like these noises or the
Remove
songs
the
they're playing. I don't want my egg anymore. I don't
No,
like
I
my
don't like
egg
the
anymore.
cute. I don't like the cute
Wait,
bullshit.
this doesn't look like one-time use.
It looks like a yummy gummy candy.
Ooh, well, I'm not making the joke. Nice try, Morgan. Not getting me with that. I bet whoever invented that is making a gajillion dollars.
Yeah.
So good for them.
And good
if
for
you
them.
ever want
Great
to
idea.
earn a lot of money, just go into sex toys business.
Really?
'Cause
Really?
That one, yeah.
Good business?
It's like a beauty industry, but it's on the rise right now. So,
So what vertical would you recommend?
I mean, you can do your own little eggs,
If you could
eggshells.
make a good
break some
one-time
eggshells.
jerk-off thing that's
H3
affordable.
eggs.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, shit. I feel like if I thought about that enough, I could do it.
Harley,
your own
you wanna
lubricant,
collab?
and it's like
Be
it's
fresh.
We need
It's
a
right
Harley
there.
expertise on this, though.
Fresh
Eggy
eggs.
fresh. It's right there. Grab it.
Tenga Advent Calendar. This would be funny.
I know what I'm getting Harley for Christmas.
This would be so funny. You have to like embarrass a friend, like a friend who just went to college or something.
So you're just jerking off all December.
All this, every day, baby.
Every day, baby.
Gotta clean those pipes.
You have No Not November, and then you got a whole advent calendar for December.
Drain it December, bro.
I think these people are brilliant. Like the branding and the packaging is great.
Wait, I think you're.
It's way cooler than the flashlight. Like flashlight sounds so lame.
It is.
There
The
are
whole-
really
the
cool
whole-
flashlights as well. So I don't know. It's just the industry. That's why I'm saying you're not educated on that topic, Ethan. You just need to learn more.
Hey,
Okay,
relax.
okay.
Fleshlights,
I think
they
I'm about
also
to make
they have
my
like they have. Well, that's the thing with fleshlights is you could sell like a butt one that's your butt. It's actually your butt.
You
That's
can
what a
have-
lot
You
of
can literally fuck Ethan's
Wait.
asshole.
No.
Yeah, and I think it
if
would be.
maybe
I
if
think
I-
people
How?
would
Like
like
by
it.
making a
That's what
mold?
he's saying. Make
Yeah,
a
they make
mold.
molds of the
Make a
vaginas
mold
and
of
asses
your
of famous
ass.
porn stars and stuff, and they sell like
guess
their
people want it. I'll
Gotcha.
vagina.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually a fucking genius idea.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
You should get on that right now,
And we'll-
Ethan. You
we'll-
got to get your ass out there.
We'll
They're
call,
not-
we'll call-
Literally.
Is that Ethan's ass? Like that Ray J soundbite.
Wait, so their
There's another
one was $6.99. That's a lot cheaper than what we saw before.
$6.99 per. That's not cheap with like, shipping and.
I thought at first look this was a Hanukkah one.
So did I.
And even for Hanukkah.
It's kosher.
Crazy nuts.
It comes with one free rabbi tug.
That's a lot to jerk off once.
Yeah, it is. They were cheaper than that. We got them in Japan, so we were there.
It's probably
you know?
cheaper there.
That's
flew out
that's
for it.
$210 a month to jerk off.
Well, the craziest one was before that they had the subscription. So like you're really committing to,
I guess if they're giving a good deal, it's worth it. If you're in the egg business.
and you're in the jerk off business.
Imagine
don't need
start
to use an
dating-
egg
if
as soon as
start
you have
dating
it.
Someone, and somebody like opens your drawer because they're getting something, and then they see like a whole collection of these eggs, and they ask, "What is it?" What do you say? Do you own it, or you just kind of what do you do? You say those are my jerk off eggs.
Depends on your relationship with the person
No,
asking.
new. Like second date. It's a fresh kind of love. Everything is exciting, and you guys are getting to know each other.
There's
I
something
think
about
this
this
is-
egg that's not as embarrassing. I feel like.
Yeah, the
you
thing about
count
the
that?
egg is like,
Yeah.
it's also, it doesn't look like a thing, so someone might not even ask about it. I
Right.
think
They
that's why it's
ask.
shaped like an egg.
In this
But
story, they're asking.
Well, I obviously am comfortable with my level of goonery, so I would own it.
He's got a
but-
box of it by the front door.
He used to.
Yeah, we had actual vaginas by the front door, and monster vaginas too. But it was the person, the doll one that I built. I never pulled the trigger on that because that I wouldn't be able to explain. If someone goes in your closet and there's like something in there with hair, you know what I mean? Then it's like what is this? And I'm like, oh.
I have one funny
You know
fleshlight
those
story.
eggs?
Listen to this, you'll like this. It was one of my buddies' birthday. It was me. It was four of us in total living in a house together, and we decided for my buddy's birthday. It was kind of a gag, but obviously whatever. We bought him a fleshlight. We went to the local sex store and we bought him a butthole fleshlight actually, and we gifted it to him. And we all had a laugh, and everybody thought it was funny, whatever. And then like 6 months later, one of the guys, the three guys, me, this guy, and another, who chipped in to buy it, admit that he tried it before we gifted it to my friend.
What?
Oh,
That's
you
insane.
gave him an
That's
open
disgusting.
fleshlight.
So he got a refurbished
fleshlight.
He got a refurbished
Yeah,
fleshlight.
yeah.
But wait, was it
Yeah.
legit or was it like a prank?
That was a real fleshlight.
No, they actually tried it, or was it?
No,
was it
he
a
did
prank?
it. He fucked the fleshlight.
He really did.
And then he cleaned it out and then put it back in
What?
the box and sent it and then gifted it.
For some reason, I thought you meant it was like a prank. Oh my god.
No.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you the
Yeah, that's
people involved,
crazy.
too.
So
That's crazy.
Every time I offered a fleshlight to someone in the box, everyone always asked, they're like, "Is this new?" And I was like, "What do you think I am? You think I'd come in all of these things and give them to you?"
Well, you are the epic mealtime guy, and you do like to
I
go
pull
all
up
out.
a flashlight. I'm like, that's an epic meal right there. Bringing the channel back.
Sauce on sauce on sauce, Harley.
There's a reason they call him the sauce boss. And it ain't the marinara, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's a sweet gesture. You guys could be Eskimo bros.
Oh,
the
God.
fleshlight.
Fleshimo brothers.
Yeah, I remember you told this story on the show.
Yeah,
That's
I've told it
insane.
before.
Yeah,
You know the people involved.
Yeah, I thought
Say
for some
names.
reason in my head that it was like a prank.
They're college buddies. You guys don't know them.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
I
funny.
don't know.
Technology's come a long way because when I was in college, this kid was over their place and it was like a college kid's apartment, so there was like no food in the fridge. I was trying to get like a soda or something.
Yeah.
And he had a cucumber that was hollowed out in a Ziploc bag. I go, dude, what the fuck is this?
No.
He goes, oh, I jerk off with it. I go, with that one? He goes, no. He goes, sometimes I'll just cut one up. He goes, it's awesome. You put it in the microwave and you just go to town.
Holy
So I go,
shit.
you got to like plan ahead.
Guys really.
Wow.
But that's what people had to do before this technology.
Have you heard of this one?
Wow.
They didn't have to.
You
do
take
that.
a.
That's true.
But this just goes to show you the tribulations that go through, you know, when you have this impossible to quell horniness and you don't have access to these, these contraptions. This is one I heard about, is you take a Pringle can and then you...
I can't fill up a Pringle can.
No, well, hold on. Obviously, right?
Crazy?
Take a Pringle can, you put a latex glove inside, put the latex glove around the top, and then put a rubber band so it fastens in.
Oh, okay.
And then you put like a sponge or something in it, and then you put a condom, I think, or something like that. And then you
A
put it in your
Ziploc
bed
bag?
mattress. I mean, that was pre-fleshlight era.
Ziploc bag, gummy bears,
You
and
can look
mayonnaise.
online. There's like,
Easy.
there's,
I was gonna say
this
that's
is a thing.
Etsy as fuck.
That was like
Gooner-
too
this is
detailed to
definitely
be just
Gooner
something you
engineering,
heard.
yeah,
Pinterest.
for sure. This is Gooner.
Yeah, this
engineering
is guy
101. In fact,
guy Pinterest DIY ideas.
Yeah.
in fact, I'll be doing a course in Gooner engineering. Actually, at my master's, and I'll be teaching a course at master class alongside Scorsese and
Jay Shetty?
Jay Shetty.
Ethan Klein Goon Talk / S&P 500 advice.
Yes, very good one, Dan.
That was a good one.
You want me to say it, or you want me to steal that one? Wow. Well, I'm gonna give Dan credit. He says it's a master baiting class.
Ooh.
Or master baiting class, where the emphasis is. Come get your master.
That's a good one.
You're masturbating, that is. All right, well, listen, Morgan, you've done it again. You brought it. And we have so much fun, you know. We really do. And it makes me sad we come to the end after having so much fun, and it's time to say goodbye once again. But don't worry, guys, we'll be back. I want to thank all of our guests, Tom Ward, who's always down to clown. Harley Morenstein. He is the fleshlight guy. He's got eggs. He's got fleshlights. He's got dolls. It's all happening. Do you lock your door? Do you live by yourself?
No, I want to be caught. It's part of it. No kids,
It's
though,
part of the
so it's fine.
excitement. Not when you have kids. And Zach, it's just great to have you back there.
It's a wonderful, splendid time. You know, I'd call this episode sticky.
It was at times. It sure was. Nate, AB, Dan Love, Tamara back there, everybody at home. Galia, I'm so sorry. You're sitting right there. Galia, of course. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.
Ta-ta.